Everyone. I think we're going to get started here. So, yeah, thanks for joining. It's 10 a.m. here in Sunnyvale. So we're Alan. We're a startup, as I mentioned, based in Sunnyvale. And what we do is we offer a complete voice AI platform that lets anyone add a voice assistant for their application, right? So it leverages your existing UI. As you can see here, this is just an example. In the lower right, you get kind of the Allen button there. And through that, users can interact with your application just using voice. So it's working within an existing application. And kind of what we specialize in is training off of, domain language models. It's very different from kind of Google's and Siri's approach and Alexa's approach as well, where they're training off of, a generalized model off of every kind of command available. Whereas we're training off of very specific words and product names in your existing application. So what it will do is, it'll automatically create a machine learning model just based off your own application, and it will leverage kind of the visuals and the context your application has for a voice experience and can support any workflow. And it's totally built for the enterprise, meaning that it has the security, it can run on premise or on your cloud. And we maintain complete user privacy. So only you can kind of see what the users are saying. And this, again, is a different approach from Siri, Alexa, and Google in that, it's for your application using your unique set of terms and context. So our kind of vision is that everyone gets their own voice control for their own applications, rather than Siri, Alexa, Google, where they're wanting everybody to use their platforms for voice. We're saying you can use your existing applications, where your users are already using it, and augment it with voice. So in this webinar, what Anna will show you in a minute is how to add voice to your application. It's pretty simple and easy to do with the Allen platform. So we're going to start in Alan's studio, where she'll show you a conversational script, which is all created in JavaScript, just given intents, commands and responses. And then we'll show how to use any one of the Allen SDKs to integrate voice into your application. And then you can just start talking to it. So here, we'll show you how you can do that, and then just quickly iterate on the experience, and then some Q&A. So, Anna, I will leave it to you.
Hello, welcome everyone. Can you see my screen? I hope so. In this webinar, as James mentioned, we are going to cover some basic topics about adding voice experience to your applications. And today, I will show you how to set up the Allen project for your application.
Hey, Anna, we can't see your screen.
You can see it?
We cannot see it.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, yeah. As an example, I will use the demo application Order Drinks, where a user can order some coffee and cakes. Here it is. In this application, user can click Make an Order button, and then he can choose type of coffee, Americano, cappuccino, or latte. Then he can select it and choose some dessert, cheesecake or apple pie. And as a last step, he can buy these drinks and cakes. Now let's take a look how we can add the voice experience into this application. Let's go to Allen Studio. Allen Studio is an IDE for writing voice scripts. And Xylem Studio is the starting point for adding voice. Once we log in, we can see the list of the projects. And right now I'm going to create a new project. I'll call it Order Drinks. And then in this project, I'm going to create a new script where I can write my voice script. To add a new script, I need to press this button. And in this pop-up, I can add new empty script or choose an existing script from the list of the predefined scripts. These predefined scripts are available for every Allen Studio user. And there you can find more examples of the voice intents for different scenarios. So I'm going to create a new script and I'll call it order. Here in the header, we can see link to the Embed code page. And here on this page, we have code snippets that show how to add the Allen button for different platforms. Here it is. So we can add the Allen button to the web, to iOS or Android application. So today we're going to take a look how to add the voice experience to the web application. So I need this tab. And actually it's very easy to do. I just need to copy some code. First of all, I will copy this div and add it to my project. Here it is. This div will be a holder for our Allen button. And next, I need to copy this script text. It's a link to Allen lib library and some code which adds Allen button to the page. Now let's go to the demo application, and here we can see the Allen button. Now let's add some simple intent which will explain the user what he can do here. So let's go back to the Allen Studio, to the scripts, and let's add some simple intent. Okay. So as you can see, in this intent, we defined different options for phrase. So if user say, what does this app do? Or how does this work? Or what can I do here? Or how should I use this? The Allen will respond with this phrase. This is an application for ordering drinks. You can order different types of coffees and some desserts. The script is created in JavaScript with some voice-specific syntax. And here we have debugging chat. This is an area where we can test our intents. Let's test it. Let's type, what does this app do? Okay, and we can see that the response is the same as we defined here. And let's go to the demo application and test that it works there. What can I do here?
This is an application for ordering drinks. You can order different types of coffees and some desserts.
Okay, now let's say we want to add some hints for our users to help users understand how they can use our application. To do it, we need to use special function that called visual hints. And to this function, we'll pass different hints which user will see when he activates or hover Allen button. Let's take a look how it works. So I'm going to hover the Allen button, And I'll see hints which I have defined in our script. Now let's see how we can add the voice experience into our application. The first thing that we would like to implement is an ability to start making order with voice. So for it, we need to modify our existing intent. So let's say that after this phrase, Alan will ask, would you like to make an order? And after it, we will wait some response from the user. So to implement it, we need to add make order intent. And if user answer yes, sure, or no, we will play different response. So if answer is no, Alan will say, we sure we can cook a great coffee for you next time. And if user's answer was yes or sure, we will send start order command to the client. So we can test this functionality here in the debugging chat. Let's do it. So if I say yes, I can see that the command was sent from the script. Now, to make it work, I need to modify our code on the client a bit. So let's do it. This is a code which I copied from the Embed page window. And here we can see on command function. So this on command function receives all commands that we send from Alan Studio scripts. And in this function, you can set up rules of how your application will react on the commands. In our case, if we receive a command from the Alan project, we will dispatch an event. So here it is. And we will dispatch a custom event that contains the name of the command. And in my demo application, I have set up listeners for these events. So these listeners will trigger needed actions on UI. In this demo, I dispatch the custom events only for simplicity purposes. And in your applications, you can use other solutions to provide a reaction of your application on the received commands. So now let's test it. What can I do here?
This is an application for ordering drinks. You can order different types of coffees and some desserts. Would you like to make an order?
Yes. Yes. Okay, it works. Now let's add more functionality to our voice script. Let's go to the Alan Studio and let's modify this make order intent. So let's say that when we send start order command, also we'd like to list drinks which user can order. So the Alan will list all drinks, and also we will send highlight command to highlight current drink. And in the end of this intent, we would like to ask user which coffee he would like to order. So let's see how it works. What can I do here?
This is an application for ordering drinks. You can order different types of coffees and some desserts. Would you like to make an order?
Yes.
We have Americano, Cappuccino, and Latte. What drink would you like to order?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino is great choice. We've cooked for you. An apple pie and cheesecake. What dessert would you like to order?
So, as you can see, with Alan script, we can add voice experience into your application, and we also can synchronize the voice experience with UI in your application. And we implemented intent for ordering coffee, but now we need to add the same logic for ordering dessert. So now we see that I have syntax error here, and this is in the bottom part of the screen. We have a log area. In this area, we can see errors which happened in the script, and this is how we can understand that something is wrong with the script and fix it before running it. So let's add order dessert intent and fix this error. So we added order dessert intent, and in this intent, if user asks, I want apple pie or cheesecake, we will send select dessert command to the client, and we will go to the next step. And also, because user can go back to the previous step and go next to the next step, in our script, we like to have go next and go back intents. So if user says go next, we'll say go to next step command to the client. And if user says go back, we'll send go to pref step command to the client. And also in this order dessert intent, when user select some dessert, we will ask him if he would like to finish the order. And if he says that he would like to finish an order, we will send finish order comment, and we will say some like finish phrase. So let's save our script and let's see how it looks. What can I do here?
This is an application for ordering drinks. You can order different types of coffees and some desserts. Would you like to make an order?
Yes.
We have Americano, Cappuccino, and Latte. What drink would you like to order?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino is a great choice. We've cooked for you. An apple pie and cheesecake. What dessert would you like to order?
Apple pie.
I can't answer this.
Apple pie.
Excellent. You ordered cappuccino and apple pie. Would you like to finish your order?
Finish order.
Enjoy your meal.
Okay, that's it. So we've added the voice experience to our demo application. But now, as you can see, we have like read them for our app, and the Alan button is blue. And it's very easy to customize the Alan button colors. And now I'm going to show you how you can do it. So to customize the color, we need to go to the Embed code page and click Change Button Style button. So here I'm going to choose different red colors, just for an example. And here in this pop-up, we can set up different styles for different Allen button states. So this is default state. This is state when Allen is listening, and this is state for processing speech, and this is state for case when Allen is speaking back. So let's choose the colors. And let's save my changes. Okay, we can see that Allen button options were applied, and let's go to our application. And we see that the Allen button now have right colors, which I've just set up. So that's it. As you can see, it's very easy to add the Allen button and voice experience to your application. So it doesn't took a lot of time to edit, and it was pretty simple. So that's it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anna, for taking us through that. So we wanted to open it up for questions, just do some Q&A here. So if you guys have questions, if you'd post them in the Q&A channel here just in Zoom, we can start to answer them. In the meantime, Anna, if you would show an example, I think that would be useful for the people here, is showing the news script, the predefined script in Allen Studio.
Yes, sure, 1 second. So let's go back to the Allen Studio. And I will create a new project for it.
Yeah, so for all our developers, as Anna was mentioning earlier, we provide a set of predefined scripts so that you guys can see examples of how Allen can be implemented. In this example here for news, it's just a basic news script where somebody can ask, hey, what's the entertainment news or what's the sports news? So here what we show you, and you can see on line 27, is how this can connect to an API where you can just pull in some data, and when the user asks, in this case, what's the sports news, it'll pull the latest sports news from, just using this API. So looks like we have some questions here. One of the questions is, how many projects can we have in Allen Studio? So you can have any number of projects, as many as you would like, actually. So each project kind of just represents, kind of as Anna was showing, just its own assistant as it would be on a website or application. And the nice thing is too, is that you only need, so let's just say you have an application that's on both iOS and Android. You would only need one script to control both of those things. So just one voice script, and you can deploy it anywhere. So, okay. Another question here is just what is the pricing? So it's basically free for developers, and actually after this we are going to provide just a promo code. So right now it's $1 to sign up if you're a developer, and we're going to give a promo code so it's free after the call. It's going to be webinar 1000 or sorry 100 all caps, And that will also give you some free kind of credits on here. So how it works is we give a number of interactions a month for developers. We give 1,000 each month. And once those run out, you know, each interaction is 1 cent after that, but we refill it on a monthly basis. So what an interaction is just a command and response. That's what an interaction is counted as. Okay, got another question here. Is there anywhere to find a tutorial like this after the live stream? So we'll offer this live stream online. Just we'll post this. And then we also have other tutorials on our website as well as on YouTube. Maybe you're looking for a tutorial on Android or iOS, or maybe a cross-platform framework. We provide all those tutorials online, actually. We have them on our YouTube channel. So, okay, looks like another question just on kind of use cases. So primary use cases for this that we're finding, at least with our enterprise customers, just the best way that they're finding use out of it for their users is with, number one, filling in data and kind of creating just full, complete workflows with voice. That's typically with users that need to be hands-free. Maybe they're operating some other equipment. So with Alan on their device, they can just talk to it to, you know, complete a workflow and get things done. The other thing they can do is just generally navigate the application and also ask questions. So what Alan can do is it can go into your FAQ, it can go into your user guides and all of that, automatically get that information and then make those kind of questions and answers available to the user. So they don't have to like jump through 5 different screens or like go searching for things. They can just ask for what they want to know. Okay, another question. How long does it take to put in each question in the system? So actually it doesn't take very long. If it's just a question and a response, not long at all. Of course, the user might have different ways they want to ask a question. It could take longer in those cases. But generally just for a single question and response, it's a matter of minutes to add it. And then you could also, as Anna was showing, add the kind of visual element where it shows the user, it shows the user on the screen what they asked and the response to that. Okay, looks like we have some more questions here. Where can if I have questions while developing, where can I get support? You can do that in a number of ways. You can always send us an email. You can send me an email, james@allen.app, or you can interact with us kind of in real time just by using our community Slack. So our community Slack is available to everybody. I'll actually send that to after this. Let me put that down, where you can talk to us and we'll give you support. So, okay. There's no further questions. Thank you guys very much for joining the webinar. We'll follow up right after this with a promo code so you can get started for free. And we'll also follow up on use cases and how you can better take advantage of this platform to add voice to your applications. So, okay. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.